Welcome to Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. My name is Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul. My new favorite book is called The Power of Mattering How Leaders Can Create a Culture of Significance by Zach Mercurio. Although it was intended as a book for leaders in the workplace, it is relevant for any human being who leads the way in their families, in their communities, in their churches, in their civic groups, and in their interactions with people wherever they go. We are leaders, leading the way when we pay attention to others, notice and give value, and interact with kindness and love. That is who we all should be. This book speaks to all of us in important ways. This book spoke volumes to me, to the way I want to live my life. Mercurio says mattering is the experience of feeling significant to the people around you. Have you ever felt dismissed, unnoticed, or invisible? Then you know the feeling of not mattering. If you have ever felt seen, heard, and valued, then you know the feeling of mattering to someone. Mercurio states that it is powerful when we feel valued by the people around us and also to know that we are adding value to the people around us. I think that is a very important thing and a thing to note. It's like breathing. We breathe air in and we let air go out. We give love and we receive love. The two-way street of mattering allows for healthy exchange. In the book, Mercurio writes that mattering is fundamental for thriving. He designed a simple framework that allows us to make our daily interactions with people more meaningful. He calls it NON, an acronym for noticing, affirming, and needing. Mercurio unpacks it like this. First, noticing is the practice of seeing and hearing others. Remember when I shared the greeting Sawubona, used by the Zulu nation? It means, I see you. What an intentional and meaningful way to notice people in the first seconds of a meeting. Second, affirming is the practice of showing people how their unique gifts make a difference. Albert Hubbard wrote a book in 1913 called A Message to Garcia. The story recalls a time during the Spanish American War when President McKinley was desperate to communicate quickly with Garcia, the leader of the insurgents, hiding somewhere in the deep mountains of Cuba. He was told the name of Lieutenant Rowan, and that if anyone could find Garcia, it would be him. It was 1898, almost impossible to track someone down in the mountains in those days. Rowan reported to McKinley, took the letter, and 3 weeks after disappearing into the mountains, emerged having delivered the letter to Garcia. How affirming to be called upon to use his unique gift to make such a difference. Third part of the framework, needing, is the practice of showing people how they're relied on and indispensable. I have had two administrative assistants in my life who were indispensable to the job we had to do. Deb Lenhart worked with me when I was director of the graduate program for school counselors at Buena Vista University, and Allison Banwart worked with me when I was principal at St. Paul's Lutheran School. They were the glue that made our programs run. They were skilled at places where I was weaker, so I could do my best job in what I needed to be about. I really needed them. Mercurio says mattering to others is a basic survival instinct. It's the small interactions that are pivotal to our mattering, like when someone remembers our name or says a sincere thank you. Mattering graces people with value and significance. I just started a new job last week for the University of Minnesota in Rochester, Minnesota. I'll be a part time mental health counselor there and was seeing my office for the first time. Our campus shares skywalks with Mayo Clinic. My colleagues and I saw a gentleman at our door, lost and not knowing how to reach his destination. We pointed the direction. In a few minutes, when we were returning to the main part of the campus through the skyways, we came upon the gentleman standing, staring out the window, lost. I told him we were walking toward his destination. I walked with him and learned he was 90 years old, from New Orleans, a patient at Mayo, and was on a regular business visit. He'd been a captain of huge ships all his life, all around the world, and flew up on his own 13-passenger plane for his appointment, though now he had someone fly it for him. When we finally came to his destination, I pointed him toward his final hallway. He thanked me, and then this thankful Southern gentleman kissed my cheek. Taking the time and being willing to walk him through the maze of skyways sent the message that he mattered, that he was significant. It was so simple to do, but so meaningful for him. This week, on your bathroom mirror, write, I will make it my mission to show others that they truly do matter. Join me next Monday for Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. I'm Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul.